Hello, my wonderful Taurus. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today we are going to be doing a reading for the second half of January, so January 15th through the 31st. I'm going to be doing an intuitive tarot reading, as well as pulling oracle cards from the Mythology Oracle deck, as well as the Romance Angels. So make sure you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. I typically don't include Venus in my general readings, but because I felt called to pull Romance Angel cards for everyone, make sure you do check out your Venus sign because that's the planet that rules your love. And so, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The deck that I'm using is the Wild Unknown Tarot. However, if I feel called to use my, if I feel called to use my Rider-Waite Tarot deck, I definitely will. It just depends on what the universe tells me to do. Also, I feel like I haven't talked about this in any of my cat. Plus, I swear she was, no. Sorry, my cat was playing with a plastic bag, and that was not okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I feel like I haven't discussed this in any of my previous readings, but just kind of about how I like to read tarot cards. So I would consider myself an intuitive tarot reader, meaning that I don't necessarily always go by what the textbook says about each tarot card. Now, what does that mean? So that means that I like to read the cards based on what the universe tells me. I don't like using labels, but if I had to use one, I would be considered clairsentient, meaning that I read tarot cards based on the energy that I feel from the specific energy of the card, plus the energy of the individual or group, whatever it is I'm reading for. Cat. No. She keeps trying to play with this plastic bag, it's right. So yes, I make sure that I read the energy. I basically allow myself to be a medium for the universe to work through. So the universe will send me certain feelings. I'll also sometimes get words and images come into my head when reading cards or sets of cards. And then I relay the messages to you guys. So that being said, a 9 of Cups is not going to be the same for every single reading, even though it may have, based on the deck, it may only have one specific definition that the 9 of Cards is. 9 of Cards, wow. 9 of Cups is, it changes depending on person to person, group to group, whatever it is, whoever it is I'm reading for. Okay, enough of me rambling. I swear, I've been so talkative today. All right, let's see what we got for Taurus, January 15th through the 31st. First card, overall energy, beautiful. You have the star, definitely your time to shine. I just see a bright white light just shining through, like, just own it. I feel like this is your time to do whatever it is you want. I feel like you're free, you're not tied down by anything. You are just really gonna go out there and you're gonna manifest whatever it is you want. Also, I typically don't talk about the zodiac signs, like in relation to specific cards. However, the word Aquarius just came into my head. So maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius and maybe you have an Aquarius in your chart somewhere. I don't know, but the word came into my head, so I was like, all right, I need to say it. I need to let the peoples know. So that's your overall energy. Yeah, that's great. I feel like I honestly could stop there, but I won't because I don't want to just give you guys one card. But yeah, as far as that, all right, I thought that was one card that was going to come out. You guys got 3, so that's interesting. Oh my goodness. Ugh. All right. So you have the Son of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. Interesting. I used the 9 of Cups as my example earlier. Funny how that works sometimes. I All right, so with the Son of Pentacles, I feel like this is you kind of really looking inwards to yourself, really kind of that introspection. I feel like you possibly might have had a little bit of confusion, kind of like, well, what am I gonna do? Like, what do I really want to set for myself for 2019? That kind of energy is what I'm feeling from these two. However, with the Nine of Cups, I feel like, you know, the number 9 is kind of the symbol of almost completion, because 10 is completion and 9 is the number right before that. You know, that's how math works. And so I feel like the Nine of Cups is really you kind of putting your foot down on this, maybe this haze that you might have been in, this kind of, you know, downward look here. And I feel like with the moon here, it definitely is representing you kind of being in a state of confusion or loss. But I feel like this is more representative of what has happened in the past versus what is happening now. And the Nine of Cups is more like, nope, you're going to put your foot down. You're like, I'm going to manifest what I want. I'm going to do what I want. And it's going to be great. And I'm going to have faith in myself. And I'm going to have faith in the universe, you know, to help me along with it. Yeah, that's all that's coming through with those sets of cards. So we'll move on to some more. Wow, you guys are just getting all sorts of cards coming up. Oh my goodness, and again, that was 3. I swear. All right, so maybe the number 3 might be relevant to you guys, because I just pulled 3 cards twice, and I thought that there was only 1 in that one, and then there were 2 in this one, and you know what I mean. Okay, so yeah. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands right here. I feel like this definitely is correlating to the 5 of Wands, where that kind of confusion and that kind of loss really manifested into itself I feel like you saw people that you knew, maybe friends, family, or love, you know, or your partner. They really were like, yeah, 2019, it's gonna be like my year, blah, 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 blah. Like, I know what I'm gonna do. And you might have still been a bit confused. You might have still been like, well, what am I gonna do? Like, what is happening? Like, I still don't know. I'm still not quite sure. And that's how you kind of felt. But I feel like now you're kind of this, you know, you went from the Son of Pentacles to the Father of Swords. So now you're like, nope, I'm action ready. I know what I'm gonna do. I got this. Rogue, I swear, if you get in that plastic bag, I just don't want my cat to suffocate, I swear. Everywhere I put it, she just somehow manages to pull it out and find. Rogue, I swear. No. No. I'm sorry about that. My cat is very mischievous. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, so I feel like you're just like, yep, I got this, I'm gonna do it. And you have all the tools that you need, all right? That's what the Magician has. All of the suits, right? Everything there. He's powerful, he's got it. You know, this is very, what I'm feeling with the Magician is it's very balanced masculine and feminine energy. And I'm talking about like divinely. Again, my readings are never gender specific. I only talk about energy. So I feel like you might be at a point where you definitely have that kind of balance. You have that kind of introspection and soft, nurturing nature that the Divine Feminine has, but you also have that action that you're ready to take. And, you know, that kind of force and that aggression, but it's not so much that it's like overpowering, right? So you know exactly what you want to do now is what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's all that's coming through for you guys with those cards. Still feel like there's one more message for you guys. Again, I feel like the star really like captures all of it. But I don't want to leave you guys with only a 1-card reading, because that's, you know, not fair. That was me being stupid shuffling. Sometimes my shuffling's on point, sometimes it's not, it just depends. And then sometimes the universe is like making my shuffling kind of weird to be like, to correlate with a certain energy I'm getting. But if I'm not getting that energy and my shuffling is still being stupid, then I know it's just me not being able to shuffle correctly. So let's get another message for Taurus before I start pulling their oracle cards. Oh my gosh, I swear, you guys. I just pulled 3 cards again, okay? That is 3 times in a row I have pulled 3 cards. Definitely, if you've been seeing 3s, like, That is your number for this month and even into February is what I'm seeing. All right, so yeah, this is just kind of confirming literally like everything I've said in the past. You have judgment here, like you were feeling down in the past, you weren't quite sure, again, this is kind of what Aries got to, this kind of karmicness, which I feel like 2018 was a lot of. I feel like 2018 as a whole, a lot of people were like kind of getting rid of any kind of unnecessary karma, learning their karmic lessons. That's what this judgment card is saying. You've learned them, you're ready to move into 2019, fresh-faced, ready to take on whatever you want, really not having very important karmic lessons. You haven't learned all of them. No one's learned all of them. Unless, you've reached the highest stated but that's different. I'm not going to get into that. But like major karmic lessons for this time period of your life have been learned, and so you're ready to just kind of do what you want, manifest what you want. With the Temperance and then the Six of Cups, basically you have you're just ready to you're ready to just do what you got to do. Like I feel like in this card the universe is a crane, and he's carrying you a bag of just like stuff to help you, right? Universe is gonna help you along with this. And this is you being very grounded, is what I'm saying. Oftentimes this is what this card means, just grounding, but I feel specifically for you, it's you really figuring out who you are. In between the 15th and the 31st, I feel like you're gonna have some events happen. Might shake you up a little bit is what I'm seeing. Nothing like super negative or anything like that, but just gonna be kind of like, whoa, what? Like those kind of events that are gonna happen, but it's gonna really ground you and really figure out who you are as a person is what I'm seeing with this. Again, I'm amazed that like about the 3 correlation here, like that's crazy. But that's all I got for you for tarot. Let me just, any more messages want to come through for me? Nope, that's it, guys. That's all for tarot. Now I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards for you from the Moonology deck, and then a Romance Angel oracle card. Let's see what we got. Just going to shuffle these up real quick, though. Make sure they're nice and... Oh my goodness, what is happening? Why am I struggling with shuffling today? What is up? What is up? Please, thank you. Oh my gosh, please. All right. All right, so let's see what oracle cards we got for Taurus for the second half of January. I'm sorry, I just turned to look and my cat's literally just sitting like on the top of my toilet. My child, what are you doing? Okay. So don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So what I'm seeing with this is it's definitely kind of like now that you have all your tools set, now that you've, really come into yourself, don't go overboard with it. You know what I mean? Like don't walk around like you're high and mighty. Still stay humble, you know what I mean? You're still a human, we're all human, we're all connected, we're on earth. Just don't, have this I am mightier than thou kind of attitude. It's just saying, look, you got everything, but you still gotta, recognize your place in the world. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this card. And I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card for you. Now, again, this happened with Aries too. I'm not feeling any sort of specific, like, romantic thing. It's definitely more of, kind of a period of time where you need to work on yourself. Aries got, connect with friends and stuff, but I definitely feel like with you, it's a lot more of work on yourself. But again, we will see what the Romance Angels have to say. I also like to point out that I use this deck for love in general, not specifically romantic love or like for partners. So I definitely could read a card in regards to friendship, family, your pet, whatever it may be. Any type of love related, just depends on, again, what the universe tells me. I always like to make that clear because sometimes I may forget to say it, and then you think you get the honeymoon card and it's all about, you know, like you going on a honeymoon with someone. In reality, it's like you and your friends taking a little getaway trip, you know? So now that they're shuffled, let's begin. All right, so what can we get for Taurus? It's interesting because I'm my Venus is in Taurus, which, you know, Venus is the planet of love, so I'm interested to see what happens. But again, I'm just kind of feeling it's more like work on yourself. It's kind of the attitude and energy that I'm feeling. But again, depends on what the universe tells me when we get the card the universe wants. There we go. You deserve love. Yeah, this is all about you just like realizing your self-worth, but not letting pride get in the way. Gotta remember that oracle card too. But yeah, this is just like you know, really coming into yourself on the self journey, the self path that, you know, you need to recognize that your own value as a person, your own worth, you know, love yourself. Just, yeah, you deserve love. You are lovable. The first step to really finding love is to really love yourself. In my personal opinion, I know that there are cases where people have been at low points and on the love of their life, and that's totally fine. But in my experience, you know, really loving yourself and caring for yourself is the first step. And so this is what this card is saying to me. So what the universe tell me. Any other messages that want to come through? No? All right. So that is your reading, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. If you have any, you know, questions or anything, just let me know. If you feel drawn to comment, like, and subscribe, please do so. Also, if you'd like to check out any of my social medias or my Etsy shop where I offer personal and private readings, all the links will be in the description below. And I think that's pretty much it. All right, guys. Thank you very, very much for your time, and I will see you in the next video.